How Nick Cage went broke and made a comeback. Nicolas Cage on a comeback. At one point Nick Cage was one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, then he had some hard times and he fell on and he did a bunch of direct-to-video flops. Then to get his net worth to about $25 million today, and the days of him making $40 or $50 million per film are probably gone for a long time. That was until his new hit movie. It's a crazy story how Nick Cage lost all that money. It was over $150 million and he blew it buying a lot of crazy stuff like dinosaur fossils and shrunken pygmy heads. Because of his financial problems, Nick Cage lost almost everything over a 10-year period. He was once one of the biggest stars in Hollywood. For his best roles he has had critical acclaim and even won a few very prestigious awards. With films like Leaving Las Vegas or There Are Other Times when his acting was over the top, you can't help but laugh. Wicker Man is one of these movies. Nick Cage was synonymous to the blockbuster. For films he was getting upwards of $30 to $40 million for film, and this was all pretty much at the beginning of his career. He got his start in Fast Times at Ridgemont High alongside Sean Penn and Judge Reinhold. He was only 18 years old at the time and he did hit a small cameo. But this was just the beginning of Nick Cage's career, and he would soon go on to be a big star in critically acclaimed hits like Raising Out of Arizona, Event, Moonstruck alongside Cher. Those were both critically acclaimed films and earned nearly $50 million on a $4 million budget. Nick only earned $240,000 for his heartbreaking performance, but that didn't bother him too much cause he took home an Oscar. He also earned a Golden Globe Award for this. His net worth has fluctuated many times over the years with these huge $20 million payouts, but he also blew millions. He faced foreclosure a few times and has had to sell some of his mansions and to pay $6.3 million in back taxes. His financial problems were so bad that he had to sue one of his ex-business managers. Cage said in the lawsuit that the ex-manager failed to alert him that he was running out of money and he is overextended on his loans. In 2009, Nick Cage was one of the highest paid actors in Hollywood. He earned $20 million that year. He was in Gone in 60 Seconds as well as National Treasure. Both did pretty well at the box office with a whopping $347 million on $100 billion budget. Respond, a group of movies produced by Disney Channel. Treasure titled with Jerry Bruckheimer. He also did Con Air, which was a budget film that was also a huge hit. He earned $6 million for the movie Face Off, which I personally like. Today Nick Cage makes between $2 and $4 million for each film he makes. But he's also been known to go on big spending sprees and buy some crazy stuff. He's been on Japanese television and commercials. He's also done a series bizarre TV spots and advertising. He also had 2 run-ins with gambling. We lost some money and then even managed to win a lot, turning $20 into $20,000, and says he hasn't candled since. At one point Nick Cage said he owned 15 properties and even a private island. This wasn't enough for him and even bought a haunted house that's in New Orleans. If you would have held onto these properties, he could have sold them for a lot of money now, but had to sell them to get out of some financial hardships, the losses. Now that Nick Cage has a huge movie coming out, it looks like his career is on the comeback. He was even nominated for an Oscar for the movie Pig in 2021. Let us know what your favorite Nick Cage movie is in a moment and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.